A while back, a good friend asked how Vietnam had changed me. I looked him in the eye, but couldn't give him a very good answer.
Oh my God, the show is amazing.
It hits home.
It's a story about one man's journey, about the people that he meets along the way.
I'd like to share some memories with you, all related, directly or indirectly, to my service in Vietnam.
I'm moved. I'm really proud of Stu. I'm proud of him as a man. I'm proud of him as a writer and performer.
Now enter the barber, not exactly a graduate of some trendy salon. What? You want what? You want it tapered? Bubba, he wants it tapered!
I spent some time with a couple of people who fought in Afghanistan, and I think they would love this show.
You're done. Now get your tapered ass off my chair!
You really get a different perspective on what the war was all about, as opposed to what typically people would see or read or hear about on a daily basis.
What made you put all of this down on paper?
I was prompted, browbeaten over a period of a few years by a fellow who said, look, these stories are important, put them down. I felt oddly that if I was going to spend time in the Army, I'd regret not having spent it in where world history was being made.
Okay, now I was in the Army, no question about that. Rich or poor, sleek or fat, geek or stud, the soldier to be is treated to basic training. Take away the fat, remove the macho, introduce a dab of self-doubt, then into that malleable blob inject new thoughts and skills.
It's not some big video techno spiral event. This is one man's story of his journey, and it's highlighted by these wonderful, honest photographs.
Didn't know a thing about photography, still don't. But I had this feeling that I could convey thoughts, write stories, and when necessary, snap some photos even if they were not going to be of art gallery quality. So, presto, combat correspondent.
This was a great performance by Stu Rochelle. Every word rang true. I served with him in Vietnam. We were both combat photographers. He was a correspondent who wrote a lot of beautiful words, some of which he expressed here in his show, and they brought me to tears.
Don't speak of loneliness to him. He knows it too well. Don't preach about losses and the meaning of death. He can count higher than you. And no one has undergone more of the experiences which make a guy cherish life and what it has to offer.
I think the beauty of it is, again, it's told from the perspective of not a career military person. At the end of the day, he's just a regular guy.
Into the tunnel I go. Don't take more than a few steps before I find a weapon. Nothing high-tech, no AK-47, just an old single-shot rifle. But now that was my rifle, my war trophy. So I walk out with it proudly. An officer sitting up on a tank directs me to hand it over. I do so. I never saw the weapon again. And I've come to wonder if that weapon is hanging over a fireplace in that officer's home. Yes. I know.
I was fortunate enough to see the reading and the progression since then. The progression since then still makes me cry, and it's amazing. And to top the evening off with this is just humbling and overwhelming. I loved it. I hope that this gets taken somewhere else.
And when I was so close to the finish line, I didn't want to die. So in those final days, I spent a lot of time around well-constructed sandbag bunkers. And I began to think about home a lot. And the plane that would take me there. The Freedom Bird, we called it.
Stu Rochelle was completely incredible and told a story in a beautiful, elegant way. And I hope a lot of people come to see this important story.
It's visual as well as simple, honest, and I think it's something everyone should see.